Good morning, ninth graders. Today we are talking about something called personal narratives. I want you to think about the word personal. It's going to be our word of the day today. What does personal mean? Well, personal is something that belongs or relates to a particular person. For example, this is my personal iPad. Or I like fruit on pizza, but that is just my personal opinion. These are my glasses, my personal glasses. You have things that are personal to you. Today, your goal is to take a big idea for a story and create some small moment ideas. What is a small moment story? We're going to brainstorm together. How to write a small moment story. You will be writing a personal narrative. Just starting to warm up to this idea. We are not writing a whole big story today. But I want you to think about a story, an idea for a story like a watermelon. Watermelons are big ideas with lots of little ideas inside called the seeds. For example, a big idea might be your first year at Humboldt, or everything that you did over the summer, or a whole day going on a field trip to the Como Zoo. The other ideas are seed ideas. A seed idea is a small idea filled with many details. It's also known as a small moment. For example, meeting Miss Tinty for the first time, going to the library during the summer, or seeing the lion up close at the Como Zoo. These are smaller moment ideas, whereas this, your first whole year at Humboldt, or everything you did over the summer, is a bigger idea. So what's the difference? A watermelon is a big general idea, and a seed idea is a small idea with a lot of detail. Ideas, big ideas, are made up of small moments. So for example, a big idea might be everything I did over the weekend. The small idea would be celebrated my friend's birthday was one thing I did. Made breakfast with my parents, or wrote a paper and did some homework. A personal narrative is a story about something that happened, but in a short amount of time. It could have been a couple of minutes, a couple of hours, or maybe at the most one day. So when we think about a big moment, you might think about something like coming to the United States. But a small moment might be something like being on the airplane when it landed, or taking the bus to Minnesota. It might be something like seeing the food that people in America eat for the first time, or feeling the cold weather when you got outside for the very first time in Minnesota. So small moments are part of the big idea. So for example, how many small moments could we make from a day of online school? Well, you might say for a day of online school, first, what do? Well, wake up and eat breakfast, right? And then another small idea moment might be, oh, I don't know, check in on campus, right? Do your attendance on campus. That's another small moment that you have. How about then go to a Google Meet. Go to Google Meet with Miss T. Okay, then maybe another small moment might be doing a homework assignment, right? So throughout the day, you have these sort of small moments that make up a bigger moment, a bigger event, okay? you are going to be thinking about a big moment, something big. It could be the day you arrived in America. It could be the day you met your crush. It could be your first day of school at Humboldt. And you're going to write about as many small moments from that as you can. And then you're going to talk about a moment that actually happened to you, or use your imagination. What could have happened? So remember, big ideas are made up of small moments. Big idea, everything I did over the weekend. Small moments are the things that happened over the weekend. Okay? Which brings us now to your work for today. I want you to think about, oopsies, hold on, Miss Tinty's looking for where did I put your work? Oh boy, Miss Tinty's got too many tabs open. There we go. Today you're going to be filling out something called a watermelon graphic organizer, okay? So a personal narrative are true stories that happened in your life. So you're going to be writing a story that really happened, a true story that happened to you. So think about something, an event in your life like the watermelon. So what is the big event? And then you are going to fill these seeds with what happened at the beginning, what are all of some details, and then what happened at the end, okay? This is going to be your assignment that you're going to complete for Thursday, okay? And I'm going to show you an example right now. So this is my example of my graphic organizer. It's a little hard to read because I did it on a slideshow, but my first day of kindergarten in 1986, way before you were born, is a true story from my life that I remember. So at the beginning of my event, I was really excited. I had new shoes and a new dress for my first day of school. First detail, I got on the bus and I was feeling nervous, butterflies in the stomach. Detail 2, I got to the school and I got lost. I walked in, went the wrong way. I went to the wrong classroom. The big kids were really mean to me. They said, "Get out of here, you're in the wrong room." They were so mean. And someone nice helped me. Finally, I found my classroom, the kindergarten classroom. I met my teacher, she was nice, and I made a friend. Those are some details from my big event. You are now going to fill out this chart for yourself about your big event and the details that happened in the beginning and the middle and the end. You can write short ideas. It doesn't have to be sentences. It's just to get ideas from here onto the paper.